What up, Wholesale 2 Million families? Since you guys like my cold calling pitch so much, I'm gonna give you guys my closing pitch. This is how I lock the seller up under contract. Now, whether you do it virtually or meet the seller face to face, this is exactly how I do it, okay? For those of you who have been following me, you know that I locked you up under contract all over the phone. We do it all virtually, 100%. Our VA does it. And if this adds any value to your life or to your business, and if you like it, oh my God, it means so much if you, show me the heart, comment below, and give this video a share. But here goes. So if you accept the seller price or if I negotiate and we go back and forth, before I make the final call, before I accept their price, I would say something like this. For example, the seller's Bob, I would say, hey Bob, if I can get that price approved, are you ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property? So if I'm able to get that price approved, are you ready to go? And what that closing pitch, that closing statement does, is that it helps eliminate the, I still want to think about it. I gotta talk to my wife. I gotta talk to my husband, my kids, my chihuahua, like my aunt, my uncle, you know what I mean? It helps eliminate all of that. Comment below and let me know if this ever happened to you, where you talk to the seller and all of a sudden it seems you guys have agreed on price and you're like, yeah, I think we can make that work. And all of a sudden the seller's like, let me sleep on it for one day. I still gotta talk to the wife about it. I still gotta talk to my husband about it, right? They somewhat come up with another excuse, another objections. So typically before I accept the price, I want to get their commitment first before I make the final call. So before I make the final call, I get their commitment first, okay? And that will help eliminate if they say they want to think about it, sleep on it, or talk to somebody. If you say, hey, if I can get that approved, are you ready to go? Now, you haven't accepted my price yet, right? You haven't said, oh, you can make that price work. Now, if they say, oh, well, I want to, sleep on it, then you can come back and say, well, what is it that you need to think about, right? So you can come back and handle that objections. So that is how I close on the seller. So I hope this adds some value to you. Why don't you comment below and let me know how you guys close on it? Because I think a lot of you don't know how to close with the seller. So you kind of talk to them, but you don't know how to close them. Like, closing the seller is extremely important. And I think what I just shared with you is extremely powerful when you can get a commitment from them, right? That they're ready to go to help eliminate everything else before you're the one who said, hey, I got the approval and I can make that work, all right? If you like my cold calling pitch and you like my closing pitch and how I handle it, check out the Khang seller script. I'll give you the middle part, man. Everything from filtering the leads, qualifying the leads, to actually calling back, negotiates, and lock that deal up in a contract. I'll share with you in the Khang seller script exactly how you can actually do it all over the phone. That's what the wife used to train up our VA so they can filter the call, qualify the leads, and call back and lock you up in a contract. I'll show you exactly all the questions to ask, how to ask these questions to get the answer that you need from the seller. So this is for those of you who are weak in that area, saying, Khang, I'm not good at talking to the seller. I don't have the confidence. I don't know what to say. I don't know what question to ask. I don't know how to handle the objections. Like, I don't know how to close them. What can you do to help me out? I'll tell you, the Khang seller script is one of the most best investment that you ever make in yourself and in your business. You can use the script to train up any VA you want, to build your team, to scale your team. Because in there's a part 1, part 2. Now, whether you're talking to seller face to face, whether you're doing over the phone, whether you meet them in the streets, whether you're cold calling, as long as you're talking to the seller, I got you covered. I'll show you exactly how to do it. I mean, that's what I do, man. 24/7, 365, talking to seller and lock them up on the contract. That's what your Khang man do. So if you want to have that confidence, to know what to say, to how to overcome the objections, how to convert more of your leads into actual deals, how to get the seller to drop the price like it's freaking hot outside, you cannot miss out the Khang seller script, man. I promise you, it'll take your game, your negotiating skills to a whole nother level. And I will help you lock more deal up on the contract, all right? So if that's you, the investment is $4.95. Go to Wholesale to Millions, Wholesale2Millions.com. All the contract that we use is also included in the package. You also be able to listen to some of the live call that I did with the seller, so you know that it is real. That is exactly how I talk to the seller. That's exactly how we train our VA up, right? So whatever's in the script, that's exactly how we talk to the seller, and that's how we're able to lock property up on a contract, okay? So you'll be able to listen to some of these live call, which is included in the package, exactly how I talk to them. So that's like an extra bonus that give you a little bit more of an experience, of an inside taste, how the sellers sound like, what kind of question they ask, and how I'm able to overcome, and how I'm able to lock them up under contract. So if that's you, I'm talking to, that use like Khang, this is perfect for me, then check out my King Kong seller script. Go to Wholesale to Millions, wholesaletomillions.com. I know that it's going to take your negotiating skills, your phone skill, to a whole nother level. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, let me know. Comment below. Show me some love. And until next time, you guys, take care and ciao.